I'm going to show you quickly how to do a gradient. The first thing that I'm going to do is I've already copied a picture from Google that I'm going to use to get those colors. And then I'm going to do Command V to go ahead and paste that. I'm going to use my black arrow to kind of make it a little bit bigger. I don't want to stretch it out too much. And then I'm going to hit so that it is unselected. The next thing that I'm going to do is I need to make a square or a rectangle for that gradient to go into. And I'm going to go over to my shape tool or M. And again, I'm using the mouse. The whole time I'm using my left click to establish, okay, here's going to be kind of my sky. This is where I need my gradient to go. So right now I have a white fill. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my right hand side to my appearance panel. I'm going to double click my fill and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a gradient in there just so I have something. And I can see right away I'm going to obviously have to edit it. So I'm going to go to my gradient editor and that's over here in that long line. And what we're going to do is we are going to edit that gradient. And the first thing that I need to do is I need to make it so that it goes up and down. So that is a 90 shift. And there's a lot of colors right here. I'm going to pull them out just by clicking and pulling them out to kind of just get us started with two colors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to double click either in my gradient editor or directly here to get my edit to open it. If I could get the eyedropper tool, I'm going to go ahead and get that darkest color that's on the top. Okay. Then I'm going to go over here and click on the bottom and I'm going to get the lightest color again with the eyedropper, the color picker, to get that lightest color that I'm going to need. Again, there's those cloud layers. I just want this to have kind of like the sky. So kind of those light layers. There's my yellow. But as you look, there's some changes that I'm going to need to make. If I move this, you can kind of see how the yellow and the blue kind of shift based on that diamond. So that diamond is where you move colors. I need more colors in this sunset, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some colors. If you notice in my gradient editor, I have the option to click and add. So as soon as that little plus shows, I can click, and that gives me another dot that I can go in and edit, find another color, and say, okay, I want it to be this lighter color. Notice that diamond. Kind of need to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go add another color. So 4 colors is about right, depending on the colors that you're working with. Because you don't want them to have a line, you're going to play with kind of moving them around a little bit. And you're going to get that line if you have a big disconnect between your colors. So I'm going to add one more in here. There we go. And then again, all of these are slidable. So I can kind of pick and choose, is this where I want? If I don't want it at a perfect 90 degrees, if I want it to be kind of at an angle, it just takes a little bit of finagling to figure out what angle that might be. Oh, it's not 60, so then I'm going to make it go negative 60 to kind of turn the corner. Oops. So I'm just kind of playing with my numbers to figure out what I have to do there. That's not too shabby. Kind of what I want in terms of my color. If I want to change it, again, I just click on my dots. So that's how to make a color gradient using the picture. In my next video, I'll show you how to do a freeform gradient.